If you've been wondering how to create and automate GPTs with Zapier, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the full setup step by step so you can build a simple workflow, connect the right apps, test everything, and publish it with confidence. This is a great way to save time and turn your GPT ideas into real automated actions. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more practical software guides. Alright, let's jump in. First, go to Zapier in your browser. Once you're on the main dashboard, look for the Create option and click it. This is where you start building something new inside Zapier. After that, click on Zap Workflows, since that is the section where you'll build the automation that connects your GPT style flow to the apps you want to use. Next, you'll see the trigger step. Click on Trigger because every Zap starts with an event that begins the workflow. In the app search bar, type GPT Chatbot and click on it when it appears. This tells Zapier that you want to use a GPT-style chatbot as the starting point for your automation. Now choose an event. You can select any available option depending on the type of workflow you want to build. If you are just learning, it's perfectly fine to choose a basic event so you can understand the structure first. After selecting the event, log into your account if Zapier asks you to connect one. This is an important step because Zapier needs permission to access the app and run your automation properly. Once you're signed in, move on to the action step. This is where the real automation happens because the action determines what should happen after the trigger is activated. For the action app, search for and select an app you want to use. In this example, you could choose Google Sheets, but you can also use other tools depending on your workflow. Pick the app that makes the most sense for your automation. Then click on Choose an Event and select the action you want Zapier to perform. For example, you might want to add a row, create a record, send data, or update information automatically. Again, if you are building your first GPT automation, choosing a simple action is the best way to learn the process. Once that is done, log in to the app account connected to the action step. Zapier will walk you through the connection process, and after you approve access, it will be ready to use. At this point, your workflow has both a trigger and an action, which means your GPT automation is starting to take shape. Now look for the Build It button at the top and click it. This tells Zapier to generate or assemble the workflow based on the setup you've chosen. After that, click Test Run. This is one of the most important steps because it lets you check whether everything is working correctly before you publish it. Testing helps you catch mistakes early, make sure the trigger is firing properly, and confirm that the action is sending the right data to the right place. If the test run works successfully, review the results carefully. Make sure the output looks right and that the automation behaves the way you expected. If something looks off, go back and adjust the trigger, event, or action settings before moving forward. Once everything looks good, click Publish. This makes your GPT automation live so it can start running automatically whenever the trigger happens. And that's it. You've now learned how to create and automate GPTs with Zapier using a simple workflow setup. The basic formula is trigger, action, test, and publish. Once you understand that structure, you can build much more advanced automations for content creation, lead capture, customer support, data entry, and more. If you found this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more step-by-step tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.